What's going on, guys? And today's main clip is going to be a woman talking about how older men over 30 with no kids are a red flag. We're going to see why that is. Before we get into that main clip, we have two other clips that we're going to break down, which are vitally important for us as men to learn from. Guys, if you haven't already, guys, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications so you don't miss any of my future videos. Do not forget to hit this video with a like. I really appreciate it. Also, it helps the channel grow. We have been growing, and it's thanks to you guys. If you guys have any comments, leave for me in the comment sections below. I love interacting with you guys. Let's jump right into the first clip.
My date showed up with her best friend. They ordered the most expensive food and drinks. I said I had to use the bathroom. I hope Daddy's credit card works. My date showed up with her best friend. They ordered the most expensive food and drinks. I said I had to use the bathroom. I hope Daddy's credit card works.
People are mad at me for leaving a date who brought her best friend to dinner. Essentially, I had a date plan with one of the girls, and when I arrived, she said her friend was joining us. And when we sat down, they started ordering drinks and appetizers and complimented me the whole time. At this point, I knew this was a scam, and I left. And people are saying that I didn't have a right to leave because those women probably earn triple my wage, and I can't face the embarrassment of not being able to afford cheap drinks. And that poor dudes shouldn't date, just stay at home.
I love what this guy does. Literally, he understands that this is a sign of disrespect, and it is. You're having a date with a woman, and she brings her friend. Without even informing you. This is a sign of disrespect. This shows him, if you are on a date, if you invite a woman out on a date and she brings her friend, it's a sign that she does not respect you or your time or your money, because she is saying to herself, hey, this guy is a lick, and what that means is that this guy is one of my marks, and I can use him for money. I can use him for free meals. I can use him for free drinks. And I want my friend to come along so that she can get some of this money as well. And I noticed another thing from the video. He took her to a really nice place. And I will tell you guys, I've always told you guys this. When you are going on your first date, because that's what this was his first date. When you're going on a first date with a woman, you need to keep your investments low. You need to keep your investments low until you know that that woman actually likes you. Why this is important is because imagine, let's say she didn't bring her friend. Let's say he went on this date with this girl. It's obvious this girl had no respect for him. It's obvious this girl did not like him like that. That's why she brought her friend. But let's say she didn't bring her friend to signal to him that she was not interested. She would have probably gone on this date with him. He spent all that money and he would have never seen her again. But if you take your first date to a place that's low investment, at least now you guys can have a conversation, get to know each other. Once you understand that this woman actually likes you for you, then you can then decide whether to treat her to a nice meal, treat her to a nice outing. And I will say, the guy was nice. He actually stayed, had a couple of drinks before he sneakily sneaked out. I personally would have just got up. Once she had introduced me to a friend and said, you know, my friend is going to be joining us for our date, I would have said, okay, excuse me, I got to go. Plain and simple, because one, she doesn't respect you, like I said. Two, she doesn't respect your time. And then three, she doesn't respect your money. And we cannot be dealing with women that don't respect us in these ways.
Do you really think I give a do you?
It's an evil world we live in, but hey, I'm gonna keep living.
I like men that know how to keep their composure, cause you screaming at me cause you mad, it's very scary, and I feel like an animal finna attack me, so I'm gonna go home.
It is very important for a man to have control over his emotions. When you are dealing with women, they will push your buttons. And I will tell you this, in most cases, yes, they will push your buttons, but there are some cases where there are women that are just so toxic. I'm not saying all women, but there are women that you're gonna deal with that are so toxic that they get a rise from pushing your buttons. And if you're that kind of man that is always yelling when he's mad, this is a way that she can use to control you. This is a way that she can get a rise out of you. Men, you have to understand that any man that can be controlled, that can be forced into losing control of his emotions, is a weak man, and is a man that can be easily controlled. Now, I am not saying that you need to spend your time dealing with a woman that is just annoying and gets on your nerve. If you're dealing with a woman and she's always getting on your nerves, instead of yelling at her all the time, just leave her. Plain and simple, because obviously that woman is not bringing you peace. She is not bringing you peace. I'm sure the girl in the video, I don't know, but I can for sure, from her energy, I can tell that she doesn't bring her man peace, and that's why she is used to guys yelling at her. I know it sounds crazy, but from her energy, I can tell she's the kind of girl that is used to pushing guys' buttons, and then they will just explode and yell at her. But I'll tell you this, once you know that you're dealing with a woman that is not giving you peace, I think that's the best way I can say it. That is not giving you peace, you need to cut that woman out of your life.
I ain't gonna lie, when I be meeting like nice, put together, older men who don't have any kids, I be thinking like, what's wrong with you? Like is this something like?
Her statement shows that most women do not understand the plight of men in the United States, or at least in Western countries. Because the only reason a man will have a kid in a Western society is because he wants to, he wants to continue his legacy. But here's the thing, when a man is older and he doesn't have kids, there is a reason for that. That is a planned situation. An older man that doesn't have kids understands that he doesn't want to put himself in a situation where he has to deal with family court or child support. He understands this because family court is never fair to the man. In most cases, the kids will go to the mom, and then the father, through child support, will end up funding the mother's lifestyle. Child support is never funding the kid's lifestyle. In some small part, yes, but for the most part, child support actually funds the mother's lifestyle. And here's the thing, why would a man want to fund another woman's lifestyle that he's not dealing with? Secondly, we men understand, especially men that don't have kids when they're older, they understand that, you know what, I haven't found the right woman to have kids by. Because here's the thing, most women in today's society, I hate to say it, will not make good mothers. They will not make good mothers. And these men sometimes are in positions where they go, you know what, I'm not just gonna have kids with just anybody. Because the person that you have kids with, and I'll tell you guys watching me right now, it is one of the most important decisions right now that you will make. The mother of your children. Very important, because you don't want to have kids with somebody that is just going to be a living nightmare. A living nightmare. Most men have come to find this out in the worst ways. You have a kid with a woman, the first year is good, second year, she's good, third year, she becomes a nightmare. And now you're like, why did I have kids with this woman? Guys, that is the video for today. If you have not already, guys, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications so you don't miss any of my future videos. If you guys have any comments for me, leave it for me in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit this video with a like. I really appreciate it, guys. With that, guys, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.